Yo yo yo, Crystal Page Sky here, and I still have Kudo-kun and Isa-chan and all the rest of them, and I think I'm gonna play more music because I can, because music is awesome. Let me pick something for you guys. I know that some of you guys, you aren't, I feel bad. Some of you guys aren't pony fans, but I'm just obsessed with some pony music right now. Um, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We are going to this song? No, that song. Okay, wait. Uh, 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 right? Okay, come on, iPod. I have a really interestingly stupid iPod. Okay. Okay, it's working. Let's connect you back in. Eh. Is this too loud? Oh yeah, it might be. Yeah, Pinkie Pie theme from Fighting is Magic. Sorry if you can't see me, I think I moved. And sorry if that's too loud. I don't think it's too loud. Okay, sorry. Awkward intro. Yeah, no, this is, I can tell already it's gonna be too loud, because this song gets louder. Okay. I'm gonna put it on random, too. I should have done this all before, but whatever. No, you're distracting. Stop being so loud. Okay. Let's see. The next question is from Delio700. Hey, what's up? Any hobbies besides gaming? I think I answered this in one of the parts already. My memory is just like, doesn't even exist anymore, apparently. Yeah, I have answered this. Writing, reading, drawing, blah, blah, blah. Go check out that part. Okay, now, I always want to say the white tiger for your name, but it's not white spelled correctly. It's W-I-H-T-E. So the wheat tiger? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be whiter. What's your favorite color of pandas? With a Z. I'm assuming you mean like pandas in the wild. Or are there magical pandas? Oh my gosh. If I had to pick a panda that could be any color, I'd want it to be orange, where it's white, and dark, dark blue, where it's black. Yeah! Alright, oh, Necruta, part 2. Let the question machine gun fire again. Deep breath. Question 11, because remember he asked me, 10 questions in the first part. Why did you start making Let's Plays / vlogs / other stuff on YouTube? Well, that is a very good question. I'm just kidding. Now, why did I? It's so long ago. I was really intrigued by the ideas of Let's Plays, and I really want to do them. I'm sorry, I'm really tired right now, and I have no homework tonight, so I thought I would take advantage. I feel like this is insanely loud, but my mic isn't showing it as picking up, so I hope it's not that loud. Let's see. Why did I start? I've always wanted to make videos. I like making videos. Videos are very fun to make. And I guess that just kind of grew into YouTube. It wasn't like I made the conscious decision, man, I'm gonna start this. Like, I wanted to do something, and then it just kind of grew into putting onto YouTube. And I'm gonna move because the computer is burning me. Yes, I use my computer. I am so sorry. I just pressed, there's a mute button right here that if I press it, it mutes everything. So, I don't know when that muted. I hope it wasn't, I think I probably sat on it just now. So basically what I did is I made some crazy noises and I changed the song. I really hope that that didn't cut out a lot of stuff. Let's see, next question from Necruta, number 12. What do you hate the most and why? Okay, I don't know why I always get this question. I don't really hate anything. There are some things that I dislike, but I don't hate anything. I hate animal cruelty. And why? Because I love animals. Is that a good enough answer? Yeah, I mean, like, even things that are, like, socially acceptable to hate, like Twilight or, you know, like Justin Bieber or whatever, like, I don't even hate them. Like, I'm not saying I like them, but I just don't hate them. Anyway, next question, 13, what pets do you have and what are their names? Well, you phrased it in the past tense. What pets did you have and what were their names? Okay, I'm not going to go over all the pets that I've had in the past, okay? I've had a bajillion pets. Okay, it wasn't a bajillion. I think I counted once and the total came about like 17 or 23, something weird like that. Oh god, this song, gut-wrenching. Well, gut-wrenching, yes. Put up your hand over your heart, that makes sense. My current animals are Kudu, the cockatiel, Tiger, the cat, and Ruby, the dog. And I'm not going to go into all the ones that I used to have. Question 14. What do you think about the Wii U, and do you plan buying it around release? I'm iffy on the Wii U. I'm really like, I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about it. If you still feel like this is really loud. Ha ha ha. I don't plan on buying it as soon as it comes out. I'll probably watch some like gameplay videos or just a bunch of review videos, and I tend to avoid buying things as soon as they come out anyway because of expensive. If it ends up being something that I really want, then I'll probably wait a year or so that the price will go down, cause I'm cheap like that. Also, the time it's coming out around, which I believe is in about half a year or so, that's when I'm going into college, so I don't want to have to like worry about that, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. Number 15, Crocell or Samus? Why? Why do you guys do this to me? If I had to, well, I'm glad you didn't say anything like the other one has to die or something. Can I just pick both? Because one's on the Wii and one is on the Xbox? Is that okay? I hope it is. No, I'm just kidding. I've always loved Samus more. I mean, that's I feel like Liar is kind of beating her out now, though. Don't tell Samus, okay? I can't pick between them. I mean, you didn't give me enough context, like, just picking between them as in, like, video game lovers. Samus obviously would win because I've been more obsessed with her, but it actually, like, marriage or dating material would probably be more Crocell, if that even makes sense. So, I hope that answers your question. 16. How did you come up with the username Crystal Page Sky? to explain this or to not explain this. This will either take the entire part. You know what? I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna come back to it after the song is done because I really like this song. And then I will explain it. I promise. 17. When or are you ever going to explain your nickname Master Poner? Or did I miss that? You missed that. Yes, I have a video. I can link it below. I've kind of I don't want to say I've moved on from the Master Poner, but I don't use it as much anymore because conceited much, Crystal Page Sky? I know, I'm sorry. But yes, there was a video that explained, and I will link it below. It came out a long time ago. I don't think you were even subscribed to me, Necruta. I think I only had like 300 subscribers when I released it. It might have been my 300 subscriber special, actually. But yeah, I won't go into that. I'll just link it below. Fine. I'll explain the username Crystal Page Sky now. Okay, username Crystal Page Sky. I'm gonna try and do it the shortest possible way. When I was little, I really wanted I wanted a different middle name than the one that I currently have, because the one that I currently have is just my mom's maiden name. So I'm like, that's lame. So I wanted like a real middle name. And so the first thing that I assigned myself was Paige, because hey, bro, no. Oh, stuff from college. Go away. Go. I am going to throw my bag at you. Good lord. Ugh. Distracting my videos. To the parents of gosh, more college stuff. Anyway, Paige. Right. I gave myself the name Paige because I have a really good friend who is just 3 years older than me, and his parents, they decided, well, hey, if this is gonna be really weird to say, if he ends up being a boy before he was born, they were like, well, if he ends up being a boy, we're gonna name him this. If he ends up being a girl, we're gonna name him this, and it was they had an option between two names, one of which is my name. Haha, no spoilers for you. The other one, which was Paige. And so I was like, I have a connection to this name, Paige. So I gave myself the middle name Paige. But then I saw Star Fox Adventures, and I was like, whoa, Crystal is the coolest thing ever. So then I was like, no, my middle name has to be Crystal, because Crystal is the coolest thing, like, ever. And then afterwards I was like, okay, you can't do that. And then so Crystal Page was my go-to like username on websites, because I was like, well, I can't pick which one is a cooler middle name, and so I just used both. But then, okay, so you're probably wondering where Sky came in. So over time, how much time do I have? Okay, I've got about like a minute. I think I can do this. Guys. I think my webcam is also freaking out, and I'm sorry if it is. Okay, so Crystal and Paige, I abandoned them as middle names because I'm just like, I can't change my middle name. Okay, bye. But you know, everyone's got different sides of their personalities, and yes, no, maybe. And so for me, I started. I had two major personalities when I was younger. When I was like about 13 or 12, when I started joining the online community, and that was like really happy, like yay, you know, kind of person. And I dubbed that part of me Crystal. And then there was another part of me that was like super competitive, was like snarky, just would like sass off your face, like no. And I don't know if any of you guys, maybe they don't exist, I think they do. And so that was dubbed Paige. And then over time, a new part was a new personality of mine emerged, and I was like, well, she needs a name, so I gave her the name Sky, and then when I tried to join YouTube, the name Crystal Page was already taken, so I was like, well, I'll just add Sky, because Sky is one of my personalities now. So, I'm sorry that was long, and I'm sorry my brother interrupted. Lame! I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think that's the general story. Thank you for watching. I don't know if this is going to cut me off or not. If it doesn't cut me off, oh my gosh, it hasn't cut me off. It hasn't cut me off. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. That means I know now that the webcam can go longer than 15 minutes and 30 seconds. I was worried about that. But I think I should just stop it for your guys' sakes because I talk a lot. If that didn't make any sense, I'm really sorry about the whole Crystal Page and Sky thing. It makes a lot more sense if I've got about 30 minutes to describe just that, but I don't. So, in the next, wait, I answered all of Necruta's questions, right? Oh, no. I will finish. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to make this a long part because we've got, like, 3 more questions. Okay. Necruta's continued questions are favorite kind of ice cream. Okay. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is my ultimate weakness. Like, if you want to get on my good side, you just hand me mint chip why can't I talk right now? Mint chip ice cream. Like, I love that stuff, but it has to be really good stuff. Like, oh, I'm thinking of it now. Now I really want it. Anyway, that's my favorite. I also like chocolate. 19. What is the worst book series you've ever read? I don't know. I tend to abandon books if I don't like them by, like, the 3rd chapter or so. Let's see, what do I have back here? These are books that I haven't finished yet back here, so probably one of these. I don't think there's, like, a worst book series. I mean, okay. No, that doesn't even count, because I liked the first ones. I don't know. There's not really a book series that I dislike. I'm like, nope, done with this book if I don't like it, so I don't even remember them anymore. I remember I disliked Dune a lot by Frank Herbert. That was something that I had to read for school, and I disliked it quite a lot. But now that I look, at the time when I read it, I was like, fudge, I hate this book. I just wanted to, like, burn in a hole of destruction and death. But now I'm like, it was well written. It was a good book. Like, despite the fact that I really disagreed with some of the ideas and I really didn't like the way that the author wrote the main character was like the ultimate jerk. I was like, oh my god, Paul, stop. Was his name Paul? I think it was. But I mean, looking back, it was a good book, and I'll give it credit for that. I mean, considering that it was like one of the first science fiction novels ever, that's pretty good, right? Yeah, I can't really give you an answer to that. Finally, question 20. If you had to describe yourself in one word, what would it be and why? One word. Skittles. I'm just kidding. What would it be? I think spastic, 'cause I am really well known for being all over the place and just crazy, and like 1 minute I'll be talking about this thing, and then the next I'll be talking about that, and then whoa, and then suddenly, and I'm easily excitable. Like, I get excited over the smallest things. Like, we went on a field trip to a science facility today, and I was like, oh my gosh, science! And then we go in, and then the lady, like, was like giving us like a PowerPoint presentation, and then she used she was using the thing, and then she was like, you see that thing up there? And then all of us were like, wait, which one? There's like 2 things up there. And then she was like, whoa, wait, I got a laser. So she got the laser and like used it to point, and then I was like, oh my gosh, she has a laser, that's so cool, I wish I had a laser. And then everyone was like, and it could have been that could have been influenced by the fact that I had a bunch of Skittles today. No, I'm serious, I had 2 packs of this. This is my 2nd pack. I was saving it for after school. Anyway, so we were there, and we go down, and they're like, oh yes, we're going to do a thing now, and then I was like, oh my gosh, science! And then there were these cool little, like, jar things underwater, and they were, like, spinny, and then I was like, oh my gosh, what do those do? And then they were like, well, it simulates the stomach so that we can put pills in it, and then we can see if, at what point they will break up in the stomach. And I was like, oh, wait, does that mean there's acid in there? And they're like, yes, hydrochloric acid. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's acid in there, guys, don't touch it. And then everyone was like, okay. We have a weird classmate. And I was like, oh my gosh, guys, science. Oh my gosh, I'm like dying from the science. Science. I'm serious, that's what happened today. I am really sorry, that had nothing to do with the question. I just felt like telling that story. One word. I think it's gotta be spastic. I would use friendly, but I think spastic is a little more better. Because I'm just all over the place. I'm like, like I start billions of projects for YouTube, and then I'm like, haha, I'm not starting that anymore. Like I legitimately had like an insane, awesome like parody thing planned, and for YouTube, and then I was like, no wait, I got this other idea, I'm gonna do both. Oh no wait, but I got this other idea, but no, and then yeah, they're not happening. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I'm eating Skittles, and this is obviously affecting my mental status. There's just one more question. Oh my gosh. I almost choked on that Skittle. I usually, keep the Skittles in my mouth, like I'll suck on them. But whatever. Okay. The last couple of questions are from Obey Alex ZZ. Hey, what's up? I've never seen you on my channel before. Thank you for coming to my channel. I love you. Okay. Your height. I got it memorized in both. Haha. I am 5 feet 2 inches. Am 153 centimeters tall. I think that's right. Your fears. I got this question last year. My biggest fear, well, I've self-diagnosed myself with acid. I can't say this with the Skittle in my mouth. Agoraphobia, which is the fear of forgetting / amnesia or being forgotten. I'm just terrified of that, which is, I think, why I like making videos so much, because they'll always be there. Like, they can't go anywhere. Unless YouTube is lame. Watching you, YouTube. Yeah, my biggest fear is I've legitimately had nightmares where I've woken up just like almost screaming because in my dream I lost my memory. And that is just the scariest thing to me, because I have so many things in my head that they're nowhere else. They're only in my head, and that just terrifies me that I could lose it all. Yes. My favorite song, I got this question last time. I don't really have a favorite song. I have many songs that I like. So, many songs. Your favorite color, I think I answered this one too. I like a lot of different colors. Ha 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 ha. I can't pick a favorite color. Favorite sport, I'm not really into sports. I'm not that sporty. I like to sit in my room and watch shows and wait. Okay, I'll eat purple first. And I know it's lame, but whatever, that's what I do. But when I do watch sports that I enjoy watching, like, you know, the Olympics just passed, I always like watching beach volleyball, especially if Missy May Trainer and Carrie Walsh are involved, because they're my heroes. I love them. And I heard that they're retiring, so I'm like, I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. But what else? Let me look at the question again. Are you asking what my favorite sport? Okay, my favorite sport. As in to play, I like to play kickball. In fact, I'm going to play a kickball tournament this weekend. But that's like, it's just a thing for my school. It's not like I'm an official kickball player, guys. Guys, I'm a famous kickball player. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, this part is so long. I legitimately can't think now. Like, what is my favorite sport? Ew, it was a green one. I mean, I like green ones, but only if they're with orange or yellow ones. Okay, now I'm really gonna think now. I'm gonna make sure that this part does not exceed 30 minutes. Sport. Seriously, I like knew this before, and now it's just like gone. Yeah, I'll have to go with the volleyball. But 'cause that's just like super intense to watch. You're like, spike it! Oh my gosh, they didn't spike it! Oh my gosh, what did they drop? Oh, but they didn't drop it. Oh, phew, they're safe. Oh no, run! And then, yeah. I don't know if archery counts as a sport, but I really like to do it, so I think it should count, because I'm awesome, and everything I do should be considered a sport. If everything I did was considered a sport, I would have said gaming. Okay. No, I like archery. I don't know if that's considered a sport necessarily, but that's something that I actually do, and people call me a nerd for that. And no, it's not because I like Hawkeye, okay? I was doing archery before the Avengers movie was even announced, so there. Anyway, I think I should end this off. Thank you so much for all of your questions this year, guys. But you know what? If you really want, if you have any follow-up questions that are related to any that I answered, I forgot what I was going to say. Any, like I said, spastic. If they are related to anything that I mentioned in these past videos, you may, of course, answer them, and then I'll have a follow-up Q&A video. But, no brand new, like, oh, well, Liara and Crocell and Samus and, Soren and Lightning, they're all in the Hunger Games. Who are you voting to win? Like, no, actually, that is related. Gosh, dang it. But if you're seriously like, well, if you could become an African animal, what would you become? Now I'm making this all related, so you understand what I mean. I think that's it. Yeah. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry this part is so long, but thanks for sticking with it. And thanks for all the awesome questions, like I said. And if you have any follow-up ones, post them below within the next week or so, and then I'll get to a follow-up video. Crystal Page Sky and Kudo-kun out.